I can see some of you have already joined us here. Very good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well and your preparations are going good too. Well, today's session, as you know, is based on most expected puzzles and seating arrangement, right? So we will be checking out puzzles and seating arrangement in the subsequent classes because that forms the major part of the syllabus in the exam as well. Okay. So, chalo, let's quickly start this session. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. So, chalo, let's quickly start the session here. Let's have a look at the questions that we have taken for today. But before that, I hope everybody has already downloaded the app for Oliveboard. And also, you must have subscribed to the official channel of Oliveboard. नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से कर लो, ठीक है? And yes, we have the perfect batch for everybody who is preparing for upcoming RBI examination. So, if you are targeting the 2024 RBI Grade B, right? So, we have a personalized mentorship program wherein you will be getting mentorships to sessions by the person. You can see him, so he had all India rank 1, so he will be your super mentor here. Then there will be a study guided by this super mentor, right? So there will be a mentor provided and then you will have a super mentor. You will be getting your customized study plan and a progress tracking will be done, and this, yes, you will be getting the interview guidance as well from your retired RBI officials. Okay, so do check it out. It's a very good batch for your RBI preparation. Also, you have a complete batch. That is, if you are preparing for all the regulatory exams, not just RBI, let's say SEBI, Nabard, any other exams also you are preparing. So this particular batch can help you out with the complete preparation, right? So it includes all the exams, whether any regulatory one. Okay. So chalo, let's quickly start this session. Let's have a look at the first question. So the first question is there on your screen. Let's quickly try this out. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Let's try this out. Let's check. Good morning, Sid. Good morning, everybody. I'll just quickly share the session with the other people also in the group also so that they may know that the class has started. ठंड है सुबह भूल गए हैं चलो let's try. Good morning, everybody. Try this out. This is the first question here. मैम आप एसबीआई क्लर्क मेंस की क्लास क्यों नहीं ले रहे हो? बैंकर, यहाँ पर जो मैं आपके पजल्स लेने वाली हूँ इन आरबीआई ग्रेड बी, दे विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर योर अपकमिंग एसबीआई क्लर्क मेंस टू। ठीक है, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट, बट एनीवेज चैनल पे आपका ऑलरेडी मेंस की क्लासेस तो चल ही रही हैं। ठीक है, तो उसकी चिंता मत करो। यहाँ पर जो पजल्स होंगे ना, दे विल बी ऑफ गुड लेवल, बिकॉज आरबीआई ग्रेड बी एनीबडी एनीवेज गेट्स गुड क्वेश्चंस। ठीक है, तो यहाँ से भी आप प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो। वही कहते हैं ना, मतलब थ्री इडियट्स में बोला है ना, ज्ञान बट रहा है उसको बटोर लो। तो जहां भी क्लास हो रही है उसको कर लो, इट इज गोइंग टू बी इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर योर अपकमिंग बैंकिंग एग्जाम्स टू। चलो ट्राई दिस आउट। So once you complete the question, you have to tell me that how many persons are taking the lectures between R and S. Okay. So number of persons between them. That is the question. How many persons are taking the lecture between R and S? Mayank, Jai Shri Ram. तो चलो let's check it out that how this particular question is to be done. ठीक है, किस तरह से होगा ये? देखो, whenever you have these type of question, first mention all the points which are not going to change है. जो change नहीं होगा उसको एक बार पहले चेक कर लेते हैं। ठीक है, so the lecture on economics is conducted on Saturday, so this is a fixed information here. This is a information which is not going to change across the cases, right? So lecture on economics is on Saturday. तो चलो इसको लिख लेते हैं, let's write it down. Economics is there on Saturday. ठीक है, then we have T teaches botany and takes class on Friday. This is also a fixed information here. So let's write it down. So you can see here T teaches botany and is on Friday. ठीक है, T botany यहाँ पर हो गया। ठीक है, then we have this information that V has to be maths, मतलब जहाँ भी आएगा V will be maths here. We have written it down. So we will check किधर आएगा V आपका maths लिखे। Now the lecture taken by R and economics are not conducted on consecutive days. Okay, so we know that R and economics, right, they should not be, right, they should not be on consecutive days. तो consecutive days पे नहीं होना चाहिए R and economics. So the lecture taken by R and economics are not conducted on consecutive days. R does not take economics, मतलब R is not economics also, तो R economics भी नहीं ले रहा है, that is also given here. After that, S and R do not take on consecutive days, so you can see S and R also are not on consecutive days. ठीक है, ये भी consecutive नहीं होने चाहिए. Okay, now what is given here? Q teaches on Monday, right? So this is also a fixed information here that Q is on Monday, so let's write it down. So Q is taking the session on Monday. The lecture on physics happens after the lecture on mathematics and before economics. So what is given here? The lecture on physics, right? So lecture on physics is after maths. So we know that it has to be after maths. Now maths is taken by V here, right? So physics is after maths but before economics. So you can see it has to be before economics. So this is the kind of situation. So you can understand that the sequence of physics, maths and economics has to be in this particular sequence. Okay, so we will have maths, then followed by somewhere we will have physics, and then we will have your economics. Okay, the lecture on physics does not happen on Wednesday, so this is not Wednesday here, right? This cannot be Wednesday. English is taught before Hindi, right? The lecture on physics does not happen on Wednesday. Then English is taught before Hindi. Let's write it down that English has to be somewhere before Hindi. Okay, this is also one information that we have. And U teaches law. Okay, so this also is given here. U teaches law and R is after S, right? So R takes the session after S. So we have to put your R and S in this particular order, that is R is after S, somewhere after, not necessarily consecutive. And anyways it is given that S and R should not be consecutive in nature. ठीक है, तो चलो इसको ट्राई करते हैं. लेट्स सी हाउ दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन इज टू बी डन. सो दिस इज योर QT botany and economics, right? So let's try to place this particular information that is related to your physics and maths and this one economics. ठीक है, इसको try करते हैं place करने की, because there is the one that we have the maximum information. वहीं पर आपका maximum information है, right? So let's take your maths V. We have to take your maths V. So let's say this is your maths, right? This maths is taught by V here. Now your physics cannot be Wednesday, right? ये दे रखा है physics is not on Wednesday. So you can see that physics has to be here only. This will be your physics, isn't it? So this is going to be your maths and physics like this. Economics we have already written down. अब आपका maths यहाँ पर तो हो नहीं सकता, right? Because maths should be taught by V here. Maths can be Wednesday also. That is also a possibility that you take maths here taught by V, and then you have your economics, no, sorry, physics, right, which is not on Wednesday, and then we have your economics, right? So these are the two possibilities that we have here. ठीक है, उसके बाद और देखो क्या दे रखा है. It is given R and economics are not on consecutive days. Okay, so R and economics should not be consecutive, and R is not economics, and R has to be after S. So in the first case you can see R and S will be like this. ठीक है, इस वाले केस में R cannot be here, R cannot be here, so R and S have to be here, isn't it? Now we know that U has to be the one who is taking the law session, right? U आपका law पढ़ा रहा है. So in the first case you can see U and law will be here, right? In this case also you can see U and law will be here, right? So this is the situation that we are getting here. After that it has been given, that is we have English and Hindi, that is English is before Hindi. So you can see English and Hindi, isn't it? So this is the situation. Here also you can see English and Hindi. अब यहाँ पर देखो, you can see the only person remaining. Who is the only person remaining here? I guess that's your P. So P will be this person who is taking the economics lecture here, right? So my question was that how many people are there between S and R? Now which particular case has to be the valid one, guys? We know that S and R should not be on consecutive days. In the first case, you can see S and R are consecutive. That means anyways this is wrong. है ना? So this has to be the right case. है ना? Second case, absolutely said. So the question was how many persons are there between S and R? So you can see there is one person between them. Isn't it? I hope this is clear. So again a very doable question, although we have two variables here, but we can absolutely place it easily. Chalo, so let's go to the next question. I hope this was clear to everybody. So next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Chalo, try this out. Let me remove myself from the screen so that you can have a better look at the complete question. Chalo, try this out. Let's see. What is the ideal time to solve this question in exam? Sid, the last question that we had could have been solved in, let's say, 4 to 5 minutes, not more than that. Okay, because there was no cases, nothing that was given. So 4 minutes was absolutely sufficient. And a lot of fixed information was also given. Now, this particular question that you have on the screen will take much more time as compared to the first one. Okay, this one will take around 7 to 8 minutes because there is some calculation in here. Age based calculations have to be done, isn't it? So this one will take some time. Chalo, try this out. Let's see. Try this out, guys. चलो लेट्स डू वन थिंग, लेट्स ट्राई टू डू दिस टुगेदर, इसको साथ में करते हैं, ठीक है. सो दिस इज अ वेरी नाइस क्वेश्चन, एब्सोल्युटली ग्रेट फॉर योर अपकमिंग एसबीआई क्लर्क मेंस एज वेल, राइट. बहुत अच्छा सा क्वेश्चन है, ट्रिकी है थोड़ा सा. वी हैव टू मेक एज कैलकुलेशन एंड ऑल्सो वी हैव टू प्लेस देम एज पर द फ्लोर्स दैट वी हैव, ठीक है. सो व्हाट इज गिवन हियर? You can see it is given that the birth years are 53, 60 and so on till 60, 96. And also you have to make the age calculations as per 2017, okay. So you can see that we have these particular 9 persons and they are in a 9 storied building, and the floors are numbered 1 to 9, okay. Floors jo hai they are numbered 1 to 9 here, and these persons who are born in different years are living in a particular building, okay. So chalo, let's quickly have a look at the questions, okay. Let's try it out. Let's see that how this particular question is to be solved here, okay. Let's check. So it is given here that let's say this is the situation, these are the years here, and we have a building structure where we have 9 to 1 here. It is given E and F are staying at a gap of 2 floors. We do not know whether E is above or F is above, so let's just write it down that E and F have to be at a gap of 2 floors here. So this is the first hint that has been given. F was staying 3 floors above the one born in 1973. So 3 floors above will be at a gap of 2 floors, isn't it? So 1 floor above, 2 floors above, this is your 3 floors above. So F is 3 floors above 1973. Okay, this is the situation. Sum of ages of B and the one on floor 4 is equal to the age of one on floor 2. So this is given B plus floor 4. Okay, whoever is there on floor 4 has to be equal to the age of floor 2. Okay, that is the situation here. Now what is given? The one born in 96 has a floor number thrice is that of the floor number of H. So that means what are the possibilities here? The one on 96 has a floor number thrice is that of H. Do we have any other information about H? It is also given H has to be exactly below 1988 or 1960. Okay. So let's check it out. Let's see how this particular information can be used here. So 96 has to be thrice of something. You can see there are 3 possibilities, 1 comma 3, 2 comma 6 and 3 comma 9, isn't it? So let's take the first case where 1996 is your third floor, right? Let's say this is your 1996. So H lived exactly, the person in 1996 has to be thrice of H. That means H has to be here, and H is below 1988 or 1960. That means this has to be your 1988 or 1960, isn't it? This is the first case. Similarly, H can be like 2 and 6 also, right? That is also a possibility. That is, you take your 1996 here. In that case, your H will be 2. And you will have your 1988 or 1960 here. Isn't it? This is the second case. Similarly, you can have 3 comma 9 comma 3 as well. So let's say if you take 1996 here, then your H will be on floor number 3 and you will have your 1988 and 1960 here. Okay. I hope this is clear. So these are the three possibilities that we have here. Okay. Now let's first make the age calculation also once. ठीक है, एक काम करते पहले इनकी सबके ages भी लिख लेते हैं. So we have to make the ages as per 2017, isn't it? So what will be the age of the person who is born in 1996? You can say 96 to 2006, then 2006 to 2017 is 20. So that means this person is 21 years old, isn't it? Now 21 plus 4, because this is 92 at a gap of 4 years. So 21 plus 4, that is 25. Similarly, 92 and 88, that's a gap of 6 years. That's 25 plus 6, that is your 30. 20. This one is how much? 92 and 88 is 4 years. So that means plus 4. So we will have a 29, isn't it? Then we will have 88 and 84 plus 4. So that's going to be 33. 84 and 79, again you can see plus 5. So that is your 38, isn't it? Then 79 and 73 is 6. That means plus 6. So you will have a 44. 73 and 67. What should be the difference? You can see that's your 6 years, isn't it? So 6 years means 50. Then you can see 60. That means again a gap of 7 years. So we will have 57. And then we will have 60 and 53. That's a gap of 7 again. That means it will be how much? It will be 64. Isn't it? So this is going to be the age calculation here. Okay. I hope this is clear, everybody. Okay, now floor 2. Dekho, what is given here? What information do we have about B and floor 4? We know that B plus floor 4 has to be equal to floor 2. That is this one, isn't it? So what are the possibilities here for this B and floor 4? Let's say 21 plus 25. Do we have a 46 here? No. 21 plus 29, do we have a 50 here? Yes. So you can see the possibilities are 21 plus 29 is equal to 50, right? That's one possibility. Okay. Similarly, let's say 21 plus 33, do we have a 54 here? No. 21 plus 38, do we have a 59 here? No. 21 plus 44, do we have a 65 here? No. So that means with 21, we have only one possibility, that is the 21 plus 29 is equal to 50. With 25, do we have anything? 25 plus 29, that's going to be how much? That's going to be 54. Do we have a 54? No. 25 and 33, do we have a 58? No. 25 and 38 is much more 70s में आएगा, नहीं है. 29 plus 33, do we have a 29 plus 33? That's going to be your 62. Isn't it? So 62 is again not there. So you can see there is only one possibility, that is this one. That means you can understand that floor 2 has to be the one who is 50 years old, isn't it? So floor 2 is 50 years old. That means floor 2 should be 1967, isn't it? That means the first case anyways will be invalid, because here we have a 1988 or 1960. That means this particular case has to be 1967 for sure. Okay, so we can understand that floor 2 has to be 1967. Similarly, floor 4, what should be the value of floor 4 here? Floor 4 has to be either 21 or 29, isn't it? Floor 4 का value कितना होगा? या 21 होगा या फिर 29 होगा. 21 is 1996 and 29 is what? 29 is 1988. That means floor number 4 should be either 1988 or 1996. So in the third case, you can see here 1960 won't be a possibility here. So that means this has to be your 1988. Okay. इस वाले case में you can see 1996 anyways is already taken here. This is 1996 in either of the cases. That means floor 4 should be your 1988 here. So that means this cannot be 1988. So यहाँ पर 1988 होना चाहिए, है ना? So you can see this will be your 1988. I hope this is clear, everybody. Okay? So you can see we are getting this kind of a situation here. Okay? Everybody clear? Okay? After this, let's see what do we have. Okay? Number of persons staying between A and C was equal to the number of persons who are staying above 1953. Okay, so we will check that out later. A and C are not on consecutive floors. The person born in 1992 lived at a gap of 2 floors from 1953. Chalo, we'll check that also. G was born in 1984 and has to be immediately above E, right? So this is also one situation here, that G has to be 1984 and he has to be immediately above E, right? This is another situation. B has to be 4 floors above I, who is 7 years younger than your A, right? So we know that B has to be 4 floors above I. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your I here, right? So B is 4 floors here above I who is 7 years younger than A. Okay. So chalo, let's try to place your F. Let's say, where should we place your F and 1973? In the first case, let's say F is here 1, 2, 3. You cannot place your 1973 here. F here 1, 2, 3, right? So 1973 can be here. Similarly, let's say F is 1988 and you have your F here. So 1, 2, 3. No, F can be either on 4th floor or on this particular floor. Right, Tabish? Very good evening. So you can see here that F can be either of the two situations, right? So you can have your F here. Let's say if you place your F at this place, right? So kya hoga? In this situation, you will see that 1973 would be here. Okay, no issues. Then E and F at a gap of 2%. So E has to be here because niche to E aega. So E cannot be immediately below G. So you will see that E will be here and your G will be immediately above him, right? So let's write down this particular case. एक काम करते हैं, इसको भी लिख लेते हैं. ठीक है, let's see what are the possible cases here that we are getting. Okay, let's check. So in the first case, you are getting two possibilities here. This was your H with 1967. This is your 1960. This is your 1988. ये आपका हो गया 1996. So let's say this is your F here in this particular situation. Similarly, F can be here also, that is F at a gap of 2. So we have your F 1, 2, 3. This is your 1973 and F and E at a gap of this one. But इस वाले केस में we have your E immediately below G. G has to be 1984. That is not possible, isn't it? So you can see here that this possibility for F on floor number 8 won't be possible in the first case, है ना? तो ये case invalid हो गया. So you can see in this particular situation, we will have your F here only. पहले case में F यहीं पर हो सकता है. So you can see F and E 1, 2, E at a gap of this 2 from F. E is immediately below G. G, who is 1984, will be like this. I hope this is clear. अब second वाले case में where should we place your F? F has to be 3 floors above 1973. So let's say this is your F here. ठीक है, 1, 2, 3. This is your 1973, possible. And E here, that's also a possibility. And E is immediately below G, that is also possible. Let's say if you take your F at this position. So 1, 2, 3. You will see that 1973 will be here. Then 1, 2. This will be your E, not possible. Below 1, 2, E, again not possible. मतलब ये भी possible नहीं है. Okay. First 1973 in case 1. In here 1973, ये sit. What happened? पहले वाले में क्यों गलत हो गया? देखो, in this case E has to be immediately below G and G has to be 1984, right? That is why it is wrong. तो first वाला, हाँ, middle वाला केस बनेगा बिल्कुल, तो इसको चेक करेंगे. सेकेंड वाले में देख लेते हैं where should we have your F, right? So you can see F can be on the topmost position. That is absolutely okay. यहाँ पर F हो सकता है. Second from the top, that is 8th floor, is not a possibility. Third from the top, again it's not a possibility. Let's say if you take your F here, so you will have your E at the top, which is not possible. मतलब F आपका यहाँ भी नहीं हो सकता, F यहाँ भी नहीं हो सकता. And similarly, if you take your F here at this position, so 1, 2, 3, this is your 1973, that is fine. And 1, 2, E here, that is also possible. So you can see in the first case we have two possibilities. Second case we can have two possibilities. So we will quickly write down that particular case. ठीक है, इसको जल्दी से लिख लेते हैं and let's see that what are the possibilities here. Okay, let's check. चलो, so this is your 1996. This is your 1988. This is your H here with 1967. ठीक है, तो एक केस हमने देखा that F here, E here, this is one possibility. Then F is 1973, that is 3 floors above 1973. E is immediately below G, who is in 1984. This is one possibility. ठीक है, similarly you can see F here 1, 2, 3. This is your 1973. F and E at a gap of 2 floors such that E is immediately below G, who is 1984. That is another possibility. Okay. So you can see here that these three are the possible situations that we have here. Okay. तो ये चार possibilities बन रही हैं. Okay. I hope this is clear. Now B, right? Remember we had this information that B plus floor 4 has to be equal to floor 2. You can already see that 4 has been taken by 1988, right? So floor 4 is 1988. That means B should be the one who has to be 1996. है ना? B कौन होगा? 1996 ही होगा. So you can see that the first case becomes invalid here. F cannot be 1996, isn't it? B होना चाहिए था ना 1996. That means in this case B will be here. In this case B will be here. ठीक है, तो ये दो situations आपकी बन रही है. B is 4 floors above I. That is also one more information. So in the second case, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not possible. Here we already have your H. है ना? तो मतलब ये वाला case भी invalid हो गया. In the third one, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be your I here. So B is 4 floors above I will be this particular situation. I hope this is clear till here. Okay. और क्या information है हमारे पास? Let's see. So this is already done. F is 9 above 1973. That is also done. B and floor 4 is equal to floor 2. That is also done here. Okay. Then G is immediately above E. G has to be 1984. ये भी हो चुका है. And B is 4 floors above I. That is also done. Now you can see we have this information remaining, right? And ये वाला information भी बचा हुआ है. That is B has to be floor 4 above I, who is 7 years younger than A, right? So A has to be what? What are the possibilities for A here? We have to find B is equal to, right? B is 4 floors above I. I has to be 7 years younger than A. So I is equal to A minus 7. What are the possible ages for A and I here? What are the possibilities? You can see we have 64 minus 7. क्या हमारे पास 64 minus 7 है? You can see yes, that is a possibility. So this can be your 64. This can be your 57, right? So you can see 64 and 57 is one possibility. Similarly, 57 and 50, that's another possibility here. That this person is 50 years old, this person is 57 years old, right? So you can see this is one case, this is another case. 44 minus नहीं हो सकता. 44 minus 7 we do not have. 38 minus 7 नहीं है. 33 minus 7 भी नहीं है. 29 minus 7 is also not there. Rest of the cases are also not there. So you can see I can be either 57 or 50, right? So what are the possible ages here? I can be 57 or 50. That means I can either be 1960, right? Or he can be 1967. I hope this is clear. So I is either 57 years old or 50 years old. That means he is either in 1960 or 1967. Similarly, A, right? If I is 1960, that means he is 57. So that means So if I is 1960, that means he is 57 years old. So A has to be 64. That means he has to be 1953, isn't it? Similarly, when he is 67, that is born in 1967, that is he is 50 years old. When I is 50 years old, that means A has to be 57. That means he has to be 1960, isn't it? So you can see these are the two situations that we can have. अब इस वाले केस में देखो, right? The case that we have here, we know that 1967 for I is not a possibility, isn't it? You can see I cannot be 1967 because 1967 तो already यहाँ पर है. So I cannot be 1967. That means he has to be 1916 here. तो ये अगर 1960 है, if this I is 1960, that means A should be 1953. So where should we take your A? A 1953 can be possible only here. So this will be your A 1953. Okay. I hope this is clear, everybody. So you can see we have placed your A also. Now two persons are remaining. ठीक है, और कौन बचा हुआ है? We have this information. Number of persons between A and C is equal to the one staying above 1953. So you can see how many persons do we have above 1953? We have 3 persons above 1953. Isn't it? 1, 2, 3. So if we have 3 persons above 53, that means we should have 3 persons between A and C. तो मतलब C किधर आएगा? This will be your C here, isn't it? So we have 3 persons between A and C. Now who is the only person remaining? You can see A, B, C, D is the only person remaining. So D will be here. अब यहाँ पर देखो H और E के लिए आपका age calculation बचा है, right? So we have the information for H and E. Do we have any other information from which we can calculate this, the age of H and E? क्या हमारे पास कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन है फ्रॉम वेयर वी कैन कैलकुलेट द एज ऑफ एच एंड ई गाइस? डू वी हैव which years are remaining? You can see 53 is taken, 60 is taken, 67 is taken, 73 is also taken. 73 is taken, 79. So one of the ages is 1979. Then 1984 is taken, 1988 is taken, 1992 is remaining. So you can see the two ages that are remaining are 38 and 25. So can we determine that how is E, or what is the age of E and what is the age of H? 79, 92 में कौन सा E होगा, कौन सा H होगा? Can we determine that? Anybody? Can we determine that, guys? Do we have a information for that? Do we have a information for that? No, isn't it? So you can see that this person E and H, we can have them on either of the floors. That is floor number 7 also, floor number 3 also. उनके लिए हमारे पास कोई information नहीं है. So this can be either 1979 or 92. Similarly, this also can be 1992 or we can have 1979. Either of the situations. I hope this is clear, everybody. Please let me know if we have any doubts here. Everybody clear with this question? Are we clear, guys? ये समझ में आया कि नहीं? Everyone, did we understand, guys? Please let me know. सबको समझ में आया कि नहीं? So this will be the final situation that you will be having here. Okay? ठीक है? Ma'am, for these type of questions, how we will know if left hand side has to be floor number or age? Absolutely a great question, Sid. Now here you can see we could have two things, right? या तो हम age based calculation करते या फिर we have to make it as per building. So that depends on the hints that have been provided, Sid. Now here you can see all the hints are based on the flooring, isn't it? You can see E and F at a gap of 2 floors. F has to be 3 floors above 1973. Sum of B and 4 has to be equal to floor number 2. Then 96 is thrice of floor number H. H has to be exactly below somebody. So you can see that the hints are majorly depending on the flooring here. So whatever is the base as per the hints has to be taken on the left hand side. Because there you will have more information. Let's say अगर आप इसको age wise कर लेते 1953 to 1996. There you have no information related to age. क्या place करते? क्योंकि यहाँ पर ऐसा तो है नहीं that E is thrice as that of the person who is on floor number 8, right? अगर उस तरह के hints होते कि that is let's say A and A is twice as old as B, or there were 2 persons born between B and C, right? C's age is 3 times as that of D. इस तरह के अगर hints होते, then we would have taken the hints towards, that is here towards the left hand side. But यहाँ पर क्योंकि you can see in the question that all the hints are based on the floor, so that is why we have taken the floor on the left hand side. ये समझ में आया? So good question, Sid. That's absolutely a great question. But I hope this is clear, everybody. ये समझ में आया सबको? Please बताइएगा. Everyone clear? Okay. चलो ठीक है. So today we have done 2 questions here, right? हमने 2 questions किए आज. Let me come back on the screen here. So we have already completed 2 questions. I'll give you 1 question for homework as well. And we will be discussing this particular question in the next session. ठीक है, तो हम इसको Wednesday को फिर से करेंगे. But I want you guys to complete it out. I want you to take a look at it. It can be done very, very easily. ठीक है, इस तरह का question आपके RBI grade B में बिल्कुल आ सकता है. So very doable question. Let's take 5 to 6 minutes, right? 5 minutes is maximum, 5 to 6 minutes. उससे ज़्यादा यहाँ पर आपको नहीं लगना चाहिए, ठीक है? So this particular question can be completed within 5-6 minutes. तो उतने का timer रखना and try to solve this one, ठीक है? And in the next class, that is on Wednesday, we will be taking this question as the first one. ठीक है, तो इसको सबसे पहले हम डिस्कस करेंगे. So you have to try it out. I want you guys to try it out yourself. Then on Wednesday we will be taking this as the first question that we have. Okay. So ये वही question है आपका, इसको हम Wednesday को करेंगे. ठीक है. So guys, we have a complete course for your RBI Grade B. So if you are preparing for your RBI Grade B, whether it is the first phase or the second phase, so we have a complete course for that, right? So your gateway to RBI, you can enroll in this particular batch as well, which will give you phase 1, phase 2 live classes, detailed summary and notes of ESI FM, monthly current affairs, descriptive model of question answers, Q&A, and phase 1 and phase 2 full length mocks. So you will be getting mocks plus classes for all the phase 1 and phase 2, right? So this is a complete course here. Also, you have the RBI Grade B Summit batch, which is just for your phase 1. So if you want to prepare only for phase 1, you can check this out. So basics to brilliance, if you want to just clear your basics, right? So you can have a look at this particular one as well. And anyways, you have this particular mentorship session also, right? I told you this personalized mentorship program, this is very good. So if you want to check the this one out, you can have a look at it, right? So mentor आपके यहाँ पर super mentor will be Anil Tadimiti. He had the all India rank 1, right? So he will be your super mentor, so you will be guided by himself. So chalo, thank you so much guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, you can always feel free to talk to me on Telegram. The channel is Reasoning by Nikita. ठीक है, तो ये वाला channel जरूर से join कर लेना, Reasoning by Nikita 01. Okay, so check this channel out. In case you have any doubts, you can always talk to me. My name is Nikita Patra. You can talk to me directly also. आप मुझे DM कर सकते हो, or you can tag me in the group itself. Okay. So thank you so much guys. I'll see you again with another session. So please take care, stay safe, have a great day. And yes, do complete the homework. Okay? I want you guys to complete the homework yourself. So chalo, thank you guys. I'll see you again with another session. So please take care, stay safe, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thank you.